Are your ideas blocked or just the way you fulfill them? Check that your tools work for you. The above comment came from one of my Take 5 blog guests, but I've subsequently had experience of this when I've been writing blogs. Every week I would sit down at my laptop with a nice blank document in front of me, knowing the message I wanted to write and a vague idea of how I wanted to write it. I would start typing, and after an hour or so, with a bit of a struggle, I would usually have written my 400 to 800 words. Once, I was travelling to a networking meeting and I didn't have my iPad with me. I had an idea for a blog, so I got out my trusty notebook and pen. Part of my brain thought that this was a waste of time because I was only going to have to type it all out later on, but I didn't want to lose the idea. By the end of my 45-minute train journey, I had drafted 3 blogs. To say I was amazed was an understatement. As I thought about it, I realised that when I typed, I edited as I went. So I'd start typing, then I'd correct a sentence, then I'd type the next sentence, and then the next, then I'd move the third sentence to the beginning, and then I'd spend ages trying to perfect the perfect phrase. And by the time I'd done this, I'd completely lost my flow. However, when I'm writing by hand in a notebook, I know it's going to be edited when I type it up, so I can be much more free and not worry about finding the exact words. In absolute truth, there is always a little bit of on-the-hoof editing with, kind of arrows and asterisks and other random notes to myself, but still in a free form sort of way. To someone else, it would look like a complete mess, but hey, that's probably what the inside of my creative brain looks like. I also think that there's something about the different physicality in writing which feels more creative than more mechanical typing. And another tool that I've started using recently is the dictation facility on my iPhone. So instead of writing or typing, I wander around my flat, talking into the phone, capturing ideas literally on the move. Again, this captures the flow and I can make it pretty later on. So if you're feeling stuck or unproductive, why not just try another medium? Even if you go back to using what you started with, just playing with another method as an experiment can shake up your thinking. And who knows, it could make all the difference. For me, nearly all my writing now begins in a notebook or on the phone.